2 weeks ago, I discovered the bitter truth about my marriage. And since that day, I have never looked at my wife the same way again. Let me take you back. I met my wife 5 years ago. She was beautiful, intelligent, outspoken, the kind of woman every man wanted on his arm. I was crazy about her. From the very beginning, I spoiled her. I gave her everything she asked for because I believed that's what a man does for the woman he loves. When she wanted to start a business, I funded it. When she wanted to travel, I paid. When her family needed help, I was there. Her father's hospital bills, her mother's shop rent, her younger brother's school fees, everything. I didn't complain. I told myself, that's my responsibility as the head of the home. Even when I lost millions in a bad investment, an investment she pressured me into, I still didn't blame her. I carried the loss like a man and kept hustling. But life has a funny way of opening your eyes. One evening, after weeks of sleepless nights, I finally raised enough money to pay our children's school fees. For one whole week, my kids had been at home because we couldn't pay. Do you know the shame? Do you know how it feels when your own children are sent home and they look at you like you failed them? But that evening, I was excited. I was going to surprise my wife with the good news. I tiptoed into the house quietly. I wanted to see the smile on her face when I dropped the envelope of cash on the table, but what I heard instead broke me. My wife was in the living room with her best friend. They were laughing, sipping drinks, and then I heard my name. My wife said, with her full chest, "As for me, I will never pay a single kobo for school fees or contribute to this house. What is the role of a man, if not to provide?" Her friend clapped and replied, "Exactly! Don't even try it. Because once you pay today, he'll start expecting you to pay more tomorrow. Next thing, you'll be sharing bills 50-50. God forbid." They both laughed again. And then my wife, the same woman I was about to surprise, said words that cut me like a knife. I have close to 2 million naira in my savings, but I'll still ask him for money for data. He's the husband. Let him sit up like his mates. Let him carry his cross. House rent, school fees, feeding, everything must come from him. They burst into laughter again. Her friend encouraged her more. "Yes, baby girl. After all, you were on your own when he came to marry you. It's his duty to provide, not yours." And my wife squealed like a goat. "Yes, oh! Shout it from the rooftop!" I stood there in shock, frozen, the envelope of school fees money trembling in my hand. My heart sank. I felt like I had been living with a stranger all these years. This was the same woman I thought I was building a future with, the same woman I gave everything to, the same woman I defended against my family when they said, "Be careful, she looks like the type that only loves comfort." They were right. I quietly walked out of the house that night. I didn't say a word. I couldn't. Fast forward to today. Her father is sick. He needs 1.5 million naira for surgery. And suddenly, she's looking at me, the same man she mocked. Me, the husband she said should carry his cross. Well, guess what? I have the money. But I told her, I don't have shishi. Let her use that 2 million naira savings she bragged about. But she doesn't even know what's coming. Her shop rent is almost due. She will expect me to pay, like always. But this time, she will meet a new man. I have already made my decision. From today, everything stops. The monthly allowances I used to send to her family? Finished. They won't see 1 naira again. As for feeding money, that one has ended too. I will go to the market myself. Every single kobo will now be measured, accounted for, and controlled by me. I will personally buy clothes for the kids. Soap, tissue paper, toothpaste, even sanitary pads if I have to. Her DSTV subscription, data money, self-care expenses, she will fund them herself, because I am not her mugu, and it doesn't end there. I have already changed my next of kin. My brother's name is there now. My kids are the only ones who will inherit from me, not her. If they refuse, everything will go back to my parents and siblings. Let her understand one thing. The role of a wife is to be a helper, not a liability. For years, I carried her, her family, her lifestyle. But from today, she will carry herself. From today, she will understand the difference between a husband and a mugu. The only thing she will ever get from me again is silence. And silence, my people, is the best answer for a fool. This is not revenge. This is balance. This is justice. But let me ask you, my listeners, if you were in my shoes, what would you do? Would you forgive her, or would you do exactly what I did? Let me know in the comment sections.